I have a question that I don't bother looking into. Who the hell's MovieBob? Exactly.
He used to be the game overthinker on The Escapist. Then he got fired because he couldn't shut his
No,
fucking
no, he
mouth.
was MovieBob on the thing. He was his game Overthinker was a separate thing, and apparently
He's from The Escapist, is what you're saying.
He was from he was from The Escapist. He got fired from The Escapist because he couldn't shut the fuck up about Gamergate. And The Escapist was like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Who cares? And he was like, no, fuck you. They're harassing women. And so they was like, get the fuck out of here. So he got off The Escapist. He started a Patreon, which went well at first, and then plummeted to shit because he sucks. And then he went back. He called back to ScrewAttack, where he first came from and begged them for a job. And they were like, "No, you can't have a job, but we feel kind of bad for you. So here's a contract, and you can post your videos and get ad revenue. Fuck off." Like the people at ScrewAttack actually don't talk to him because they don't like him.
Yeah, they actually put a thing on under his most recent video that his opinions are not associated with us. Yeah, where he was rambling about proving he didn't quite understand about what the context of the Gamer Are Dead articles were.
Sounds like a winner. Starts at a shitty place like Escapist, goes to a shitty place like ScrewAttack.
Well, ScrewAttack isn't that shitty because they put it in front of his videos. Our opinions got nothing to do with whatever he says.
Shitty for having him. They're shitty for being shitty.
They're not shitty. They're actually pretty good.
ScrewAttack is really shitty.
They're awesome
Escapist
in
is par for the
most
course.
of their things.
Escapist has Yahtzee.
Yahtzee's popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the only reason people go to Escapist, is to watch Yahtzee's videos, and then they're like, okay, I'm done. Let's get out of this website.
Oh yeah, by the way, that is a photo of MovieBob that Qubit just posted.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. What the fuck?
That picture is more famous than him.
That is literally him.
Dressed as Mario, because he loves Super Mario Bros. 3 like it's the golden standard of all video games.
Pedo rapist classes. Yeah, Jean Lejeune incarnate.
Oh, if you want to see something really sad, let me link you to his ED article. They have a review of his book that he wrote.
Sad and fucking insane. Alright,
wow. That link says everything. I don't even need to click that link. I just know exactly what it says.
You got to read that article because it's true, and B, it's fucking funny.
I don't think I have an ED article, which I'm proud of. Oh my god, there's a Wario recolor.
Yeah, the Wario recolor.
I think I liked one of his episodes, and that's it.
Wait, he said this book will revolutionize the gaming media.
Yeah.
And put it on a book.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Someone's got a narcissism
Just basically you nostalgic whining through a let's play of Super Mario Bros. 3. Whoop-de frickin' do. Read it.
What is it? Caught in a mosh.
Oh my god, I'm kind of tempted to read this now. It sounds terrible.
Is it just me, but after reading this review, do you think that MovieBob should be committed to an asylum?
He needs to be committed to an asylum. Some of the other people that he associates with needs to as well.
Did you really need to link us to a PDF of that shit fucking book?
Oh, wait.
Fuck it, I gotta download it now.
You're gonna read it?
I gotta. We have to read it. I gotta read it live on the stream, I think.
Oh, jeez.
A dramatic
This is
reading?
gonna be painful.
Well, not right now.
Is there illustrations? Is it a kid's color book?
No illustrations.
Apparently, though, the reviewer mentioned that it seemed like it was written by a 12-year-old dyslexic.
Ah! It's insulted to Delexus everywhere.
And there are pictures. It's so good.
Yay!
Whoa, hang on, time the fuck out, yo. It starts off with this book. This book is dedicated to Shigeru Miyamoto for saving my life more times than he knows.
The guy is good, but come on, man.
Holy shit. Holy fuck, you're a loser, Bob.
You dedicated to Shigeru.
We need a dramatic reading from Lorcat of this now.
We're gonna wait for it to happen. I think once Lorcat decides I'm gonna do this now, we gotta make sure Anthony is involved because we want this thing to be recorded. Oh, man.
It literally starts off with that. Holy shit, you are a loser.
Wait, we're talking like the first start of this book, or is that like in like one of those?
That is literally the special thanks. The book, the dedication of the book on the inside cover.
Oh, fuck you.
What do you want to bet Miyamoto has no knowledge this book even exists?
He's Japanese. He doesn't.
Or even
he doesn't know, and if he did, he just wants to not talk about it.
I thought he even knows MovieBob exists. If he would like, who are you? Go away. I don't need you.
I think you're right, Mihi. That's interesting.
This goes on for 200 pages?
There's quite a few blank pages near the beginning, so roughly, yeah.
Oh, wow, I think you might be right. That's just wrong. You dedicate the family, not to a developer. To one you haven't even talked to personally.
I mean, I understand
But
if
this
like
man
somebody
is in love
wrote.
with Mario and
Shut up. Time out. The history of Mario, part 1, the history of Mario ends with these 2 sentences. Quote, that's impressive considering how humbly he began. Incredible considering how humbly I came to meet him. No. Mario's a character.
He's a fictional being.
He's not even a well-developed character. He's like, oh, I'm gotta go save the princess. Let's go get her.
He's the most
And that's
generic
it.
character you can make.
He doesn't even have any personality whatsoever. Well,
Well-
kind of does, but nothing to actually change it
It's
out to
very
others.
simple. I mean,
Exactly.
in the actual video games, have they actually installed cutscenes and stuff like that, or has it still just been pretty much save the princess?
they do have cutscenes, but Mario never talks, so he's still the same self.
Mario and I were born in the same year, 1981.
Ah.
I'm about 5.5 months older.
Fuck off.
Jesus
my
Christ.
God.
Whoa, man.
Holy shit,
That's
you are a
special.
loser.
That's special, man. That's a special. Well, it's not Christian levels of special, but it's up there.
Yes,
It's
it
getting
is.
there. It's getting there.
That's pretty fucking special.
You are.
Sonic saved Christian's life.
Oh my God, this is bad.
Really? Would we use the word saved in that sentence there?
Quote, and as such,
Um,
I don't really remember a world without him. What the fuck?
What?
Because you were born
Oh
at
my
the same
This
time,
man-
obviously.
this man is glued to Mario and can't think of anything but Mario.
Okay.
You know what?
This
I
man
want-
is delusional.
You can't remember a world without the person he said that he was born at the same time as.
I distinctly remember Mr. Rogers once demonstrating how arcade cabinets worked via that same machine, Donkey Kong. I remember seeing the DK cartoon show featuring Mario once or twice, though I wasn't part of regular TV viewing. He-Man was more my thing. I know it was.
Tangents.
Tangents. In fact, apart from those aforementioned ventures
You're
to the
gonna
arcades, or most often the one at good old Salem Willows Park, video games were just not as much of a presence in my early life. Home gaming, a big fad in the late 70s and early 80s, was well into its famous crash when I was becoming conscious of the world around me. Actually, you're wrong. You were born in 1981. By the time you were becoming conscious of the world around you, Nintendo was ramping shit up. Oh, man.
Nintendo kind of saved the gaming industry.
Wow, this guy's fucking sense of time is off.
You think?
Dude's delusional.
Wait a minute, 1985, you'd be 4 years old. The marketing blitz that accompanied the launch of the Nintendo Entertainment System didn't really intrigue me. You're 4 years old!
No shit, Sherlock!
You even remember? What the fuck?
You saw flashing shit on a TV screen.
Oh my god. I already had my toy robots, like Optimus Prime was much cooler than Rob. And I'd seen other
my
toys
God.
reporting to interface with TVs. It didn't look like much fun to me.
I'm just skimming through this, and I got to the part where it's things fall apart. Oh, you know there's something good in there.
This guy, holy shit, this guy is a fucking loser to the nth fucking grade.
He is.
Holy shit.
Apparently, there's an account called Mario. At MovieBob, it's a me, Mario. I think you're a faggot. Lol.
What?
It's one of the images on Encyclopedia
Mario
Dramatica.
Count wants the movie about the distance
I don't think
him
it's an
from
official
Mario.
one. I don't think it's an official one because the official one would just be
Movie
Mario.
Oh, whoops. Let me try that again. Hang on. No, the movie Bob, not the movie Bobo.
Wait, I'm not going to Google that. That's the one thing I'm not going to Google.
Holy shit, man. Oh my god. Oh, Christ.
This man's special.
This is the guy who put Super Mario Bros. 3 at the top of his. Yeah.
Well, it is that good, actually. I mean, it really is.
He puts it as the pinnacle of all gaming, past and present.
When it comes to platforming, I would say Super Mario Bros. 3 definitely is very high, if not at the top of the platformers list.
Yeah,
at
I'm
least
in the
2D
same
platformers. 2D platformers. You can't lump it in with 3Ds.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat you are in.
Yeah.
But to put it this high up and to make it the end-all, be-all of gaming is
What the
no.
fuck? What the fuck? To date, I don't know if there's ever been a more perfect symbiosis of hardware and software in the history of gaming as Super Mario 64 and the Nintendo 64.
The controller was just crap.
Hey,
MovieBob's in the now that game didn't age gracefully.
Hey, MovieBob. I'm currently sitting sitting next to a custom-built gaming rig running one of a fairly complex sandbox game, Minecraft. I think I've got the better connection here. Nintendo 64 did a lot, but, well, it's not exactly, the pinnacle of technology.
Oh my god. Seriously, this guy's a fucking loser. Holy shit.
Just a little suggestion: if you're gonna read through this like on a live thing, I think you should stick with just the autobiography portion and not the level portion, because I'm looking through it.
I skimmed through that. It's literally like I pressed A over here. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
really
pretty
like that?
dull.
Oh, dude, it's terrible.
Gotta move left and then right, and then you jump, and holy shit, you get over the pit. You do it. It's like a tutorial.
Except for that one level where it loops continuously. You gotta think for that one.
I've praised the minimalist backdrop design sensibilities of the game elsewhere, but I have to admit that the default quote-unquote backgrounds for World 6's levels, diagonal white and gray lines, don't really quote-unquote do it for me. Why put it in quotes?
Wow.
Are you sarcastically quoting yourself? Why?
This is self-published, right?
It is. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's literally. This book is literally a fucking let's play in text format.
Then just watch a text play.
Oh, caught in a mush.
He moved out of his parents' house at age 31.
Dude, I moved across the country when I was like fucking 18 on my own.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, you should read and make fun of the whole biography section.
God, I can't believe a fucking ISBN number is wasted on this thing.
So it was technically published.
On July 1st, I love the epilogue. On July 1st of 2012, I officially moved out of the home I'd lived in for 31 years of my life.
Oh, God.
The home where I'd taken my first steps. The home where I'd said my first words. The home where I'd fire up my first NES, played through countless games, and developed a love of gaming that now culminates in this book.
Yeah, I think it's more of your love of Super Mario Bros. 3, your delusional high praise of it.
Wait.
Is he
I have an
a
idea.
living stereotype of a gamer?
Shut up. What's up, Russ?
We need to start a campaign of people clamoring for a follow-up book just for laughs.
Yes.
We need a Mario 2 book.
That is the kind of subtle trolling that we love.
Oh my god.
It's just subtle enough to just work. I like it.
Because he would get excited and he would like put his heart and soul into it. It would be fucking hilarious.
Someone contact
Mario
baggage.
World. That's what I'm calling for. Mario World.
Fucking god,
To
these
make
people are losers. Oh my
parodies of the-
Jesus. On July 11th, while digging through the far, far back reaches of an old closet while looting my parents' house, I'm trying very hard to think of it in those terms and not as, quote, home, unquote, anymore, for usable household wares. I discovered an aged box containing Wonder of Wonders and NES. My NES. My original, real, authentic NES. I suddenly hated myself. This is fucking creepy as hell, dude. What the fuck?
This man, delusional anti-gamer who loves Super Mario Bros. 3. That's all we can say.
To be fair, I am also at this point anti-Gamergate just because I think everybody's fucking stupid.
I think everyone, but I don't just think that MovieBob's a fucking loser.
Yeah, we can all. Yeah, but that's just the full thing I'm taking away with it.
hear that Anita Sarkeesian is still fucking retarded? Yeah, I did. And I just stopped talking about it.
Okay, so we talked about it.
Bop, boop, bop, beep, bop, boop, ba-dop. I gotta reset Real Girl. Hang on.
No.
She doesn't like to be resetted.
Apparently.
It hurts.
I don't see why not. I mean, then we can understand her a bit more.
Miyamoto would later revisit the character soon after in two Kong sequels and a Mario Brothers, a two-player co-op game reminiscent of Joust that introduced Mario's brother Luigi and gave them a new backstory as New York City plumbers combating an infestation of crabs, bugs, and turtles in a room full of pipes.
Oh shit, does he already talk about all the Mario games? I thought he just talked about the first one.
He talks about Mario Brothers 3 in particular, but he gives a brief history of Mario as well as, quote, my life in the mushroom.
Pretty much, he talks about his experiences of going through Mario-ness and loving every moment of it, and then goes back to ranting and how he thinks Mario 3 is the best game ever!
This dude needs help. Lots and lots of help.
Shit, this guy's a fucking...
Yes.
I mean, like, on a level that is just... This guy is CWC levels of fucking loser, dude.
I don't think he's that bad yet.
Steve,
Well,
you
I
got
mean,
real
he's
quote.
he's not cross-dressing in fucking ponies, but he might be.
Yeah.
Nah.
There's no evidence. There's no evidence of his going that far deep.
No, he's just on anti-Gamergate loser level.
I mean, on internet levels, he's probably a solid 8, where Christian is probably like a 10.
Wait a minute, hold on. He complains that the Super Mario Brothers Super Show was too much of a blatant ripoff of Pee-wee's Playhouse.
How?
Wait.
How?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
This is special, man. This is a special book here.
Oh,
Special.
Treasure chest of gold
Holy shit.
to mock MovieBob for at least half an episode.
I should stress, lest that I come off even more obsessive about these things than I actually am. That I did.
Hold on. Hold on here. You can stop right there, sir.
Oh dear! If he's saying this is less, I don't want to know what more is.
Oh my god. I
Keep it.
Go on,
has
Jason.
contact with people and responsibilities. Maybe. Who knows? He's been slowly losing those over the years. I'd become a voracious reader thanks in no small part to Nintendo Power.
Wait, Nintendo Power make them a reader? Okay, so I read the Times Magazine. I'm really well informed about the news.
Just tell us right now, you're sucking Nintendo's dick somewhere, aren't you, MovieBob?
Wow, he goes on to cry about his pre-adolescence tough times because he was a nerd.
Oh, boo-hoo, because we didn't experience that before.
Am I supposed to
you
feel
were a
empathy
nerd
for
in
you?
the era where nerds were made fun of. Whoop-de-doo, that's nothing special.
Do you think I'm
Could have been
supposed
worse.
to
He could have been a woman. Ah.
Oh!
Heyo.
A lot worse things than being a nerd.
SJWs, that is true.
Being a transsexual is probably pretty hard.
And it's true regardless.
Fuck, I lost my place. This is just condensed fucking barf. Christ.
I was going to say autism, but
There we
Barth
go.
is certainly similar.
It's not edited very well either. I mean, he's got sentences that start with and shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's not actually grammatically wrong, but it just
No,
doesn't look right.
It is grammatically wrong. Starting a sentence with and is wrong. And is a conjunction.
Yes.
Wait,
Oh,
I forget how privilege works again. Is he privileged to say he had a tough life or not?
I think he's white, so he doesn't have. So
He's white
Yeah.
now, so
Oh,
yeah,
he's white
he's
and
privileged.
he's a white guy, so he thinks he has a lot more privilege than he really does.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think I figured out what's wrong with MovieBob here.
Do it.
I have made one bad decision after another, quote, including the classic asshole move of trying to endear myself to the cool kids by trying to join the name-calling and belittling of other uncool.
And you still do that, you jackass!
Oh, I see what you're getting at, Jason.
I don't.
He just wants to play with the cool kids.
Yeah.
This book was edited.
That's a joke.
Who the hell is Charlie Verdon? He's apparently really terrible. Or he's got fucking, like, guts of steel to read that shit.
This is garbage.
Or maybe he just didn't care.
Professional as fuck.
Most of them at this point, professionalism is, with most of gaming media, professionalism was always dead, and now it's just more obvious.
Talk about a paycheck job for that guy.
You want me to edit this? Alright.
We'll get this done. Well, what the fuck am I gonna do? You're not gonna know anyway.
I'll knock it out in a week, man.
Check-
Give me my paycheck.
I should probably add that I was attending a Catholic school at the time, so all my issues came packaged alongside an inseparable religious guilt to boot, and the teachers, free from the rigors of dealing with kids with serious problems like their public school counterparts, had... What?
I mean, I came from a private school, and I'm fine.
Same here. I was at a private school for 5 years.
And he found his Twitter.
Oh,
That's nothing new.
okay,
No,
alright,
the
just
editor.
discovered it.
Not MovieBob, the editor's Twitter.
Oh, how is his grammar there?
Looks fine.
I'm not gonna
Well,
blame
it's
him.
Twitter, so-
I'm not gonna blame him for that. That's he was an editor. He wasn't the guy who wrote it.
I'm trying to
I
see
blame-
if he
I
jobbed the hell out of it.
MovieBob maybe force the editor, don't make any changes.
What's the word when someone uses an excess of complicated words and grammar in writing to seem smarter?
Oh God, there is a word for that. What is it?
Pseudo-intellectual?
Dickbag?
I think you're right on pseudo.
Pretentious
intellectual.
asshole?
I think Dickbag's pretty right.
I think dickbag's better.
I agree.
We'll go with dickbag.
Well, yeah, it's a synonym of dickbag.
Synonyms Dickbag a lot of things. Wow. Did I just say that backwards? Holy shit. Anybody notice that?
Synonyms of dickbag of a lot of things. What? Oh, what the fuck, Russ?
I can't believe nobody noticed that until I said it.
Congratulations.
No, I
Congratulations.
noticed it, but I wanted to wait till somebody shut it up, but you brought it up before I could, so whatever.
Congratulations, that's going in Anthony's Things We Say video.
Yeah, well, now it's not. I was thinking purple prose, but dickbag's pretty good too.
I never heard that term, purple prose.
I've never heard it either, but it sounds pretty cool.
Sounds right.
When it came to Mario, the rest of the world was about to catch up to me.
Sure.
Oh, narcissistic personality.
We get Narcissus. Yeah, some of the stuff he talks about seems to center around his own logic.
It's like watching a train crash in slow motion.
Can't look away because you know the things inside there deserve it.
And this was nearly 200 pages.
It is, actually, 200 pages. There are just some blank ones in between.
There's 200 pages of MovieBob's stroking his ego and claiming Mario 3 is the best game in the universe.
And you know what really upsets me about MovieBob is that he had a good gig going with ScrewAttack, and he couldn't shut up about it, you know?
Me an escapist?
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
His editor is a man-child that explains a lot, probably. I'm not really going to go after the editor, because he's not the guy who wrote it, but Jesus Christ, it's
I
terrible.
was just trying to see if he was like doing the job in the hell out of it, or if he totally agrees and was like, "Yeah, dude, I'll help you with that. That sounds awesome."
From everything I'm reading, it sounds like he's a fucking loser, too.
Gamergate has been on my mind a lot in the past several weeks. I finally put my thoughts on my own words, and he linked the website.
Yeah, who cares? Oh, caught in a mob.
He didn't even link it properly. He just linked his website. Didn't link to the article.
It's dumb. My first look at Super Mario Bros. 3 came from Where Else? Nintendo Power. A short puff piece that was, in my mind, akin to a vision from God.
Told you!
Wow. It's a video game, bro. Like, I'm hyped for Doom 4, but God himself hasn't touched it for me, alright?
Can you put Doom 4 on Twitch?
Doom 4 on Twitch probably gonna get banned, bro.
It's too violent, I mean.
That'd be funny. I'd play it if that's the case.
Did you play Hatred at all?
Nah.
It looks really terrible.
I didn't really... Because I saw the previews for it, I'm like, whatever. I didn't give a shit.
That's exactly
It's like a
how
really
I
bad
felt
game.
about it. I was like, it's a twin-stick shooter, okay? I mean, it was just
I
violent.
want to get off the crazy bus.
You're here. You're stuck here.
Or
You're
on a
with
mission
the
from
crazy
God.
bus.
The crazy train is never stopping.
Which one of these words don't you understand? All caught in a mosh.
I think dinner's ready. I'll be back.
As you've been reading this, he sent out a new tweet about some shit. So he's active right now, and he probably saw your tweets.
Good. Fuck him. Oh my.
Just send him some more quotes.
I'm going to. I hear he's getting kind of upset.
From who?
I don't know. Fucking, I don't pay attention to his shit. I'm pretending.
He links your videos on his Twitter.
Yeah, he likes them. He likes my videos.
15 hours ago? I guess he was talking about the one that was on the...
Yeah, he was talking about the one.
So the one you talking about him?
Yeah, it's the one where I talk about him. It's where he asked his fans to fucking downvote it and brigade it.
Flat out lies about what I said? Okay.
Oh, lies about what you said? Okay, fine.
He doesn't know how to do a timestamp link. Well, he does, but
He's
it's
doing
not
his
working.
shit, dude.
Something about a jacket in Facebook post. Says he never said that.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. We need to find him a nice padded room.
To find him more table salt. He's gonna run out. What the fuck, MovieBob? Holy shit! Alright, I gotta read this to you guys, because this is just like... Holy shit, that's like a full-on fucking break and right-hand turn into the ocean. Now, alright, wait, listen to this. This is a whole paragraph here. Now, having watched the film much, much more often than it deserves since then, I can likely quote about 80% of it chapter in verse. You got 50,000 points in Double Dragon? I love the Power Glove, it's so bad. Video, Armageddon, He Touched My Breasts, California, but the climactic reveal of Super Mario Bros. 3 is burned, seared into my memory the way JFK's assassination was for my parents' generation, or the way 9/11 would be for mine a scant 12 years from then. Quote, my God, was it really only 12 years? Unquote. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you, you psycho babbling motherfucker?
Super Mario Bros. 3 is not on the same level as either event you just compared it to.
Tweet him and ask him how the reveal of Super Mario Bros. 3 compares to 9/11 and why that is a relevant comparison.
This feels like the tone changes in the pop quiz hotshot questions.
Wonder if they did drag him on there, what would happen?
The building would explode because there's too much ego in it.
People do riffs on books.
Might as well. Fuck. God Christ. The fuck, MovieBob? Oh my Jesus. That fucking line, dude. What the fuck? Like, I have big moments in my life, too, but, like, 9/11's like a separate fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's just not touching one life. That is touching millions of lives.
That's a different fucking... Super Mario Bros. 3 was an inside job.
Just wow.
Alright, people, man.
Koopa shells can't melt warp pipes.
Oh my god.
Bro, it's time to see a therapist and be sent to the funny farm.
Well,
Fuck.
you can say that a lot of these SJW types.
Cubit got the best one.
That's a good one, Cubit. Fire flowers can't melt Koopa shells.
You can do two down for the price of one.
Look, I like games, but this lunatic has a problem. Bullet bills can't melt coin block. Oh shit.
I don't understand these people. I mean, Christian almost seems a bit more sensible in a way.
Irony. Christian acts weird, but makes some sense. MovieBob tries to act normal, and it makes no sense.
He has some serious delusions.
SMB stands for Special Movie Bob. Oh my god.
I don't think anyone's gonna believe you that you're quoting his book now that you've quoted that part.
Oh my god, it's right fucking there, page 33. It's in my. It compares it to JFK and 9/11. What the fuck?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh my god, what the
what?
fuck, dude?
What if this guy has said this to one of the 9/11 first responders?
He would probably punch him in the face and go, "Fuck off, you jackass!"
I know this sucks and all, but man, do you remember when they revealed Mario 3? Do you remember?
A
I thought I
magic
was just
bullet
watching a
pills.
movie.
That person, he will probably kick him in the balls and tell him that you're a whiny, self-centered bastard.
Did you see the Nintendo World Championship where they tried to do that again? And it was like, nobody fucking cared.
Yeah, nobody gave a shit. Like, who cares? Whatever.
What is this blast ball shit? It looks really bad. Oh, it's a Metroid thing? It looks bad.
God, he goes on to describe the wizard and the scene that Super Mario Brothers 3 has announced. Come on! Oh, this fucking... Oh my Jesus Christ.
We have...
Holy...
I still
Is this
want.
his autobiography section?
Yeah, about why he loves Super Mario Brothers 3 so much.
I want to know how he can recollect something that he was alive for when he was 2.
Don't know, don't care.
God.
He's just imagining he had, or parents told him, just to shut him up.
This is ridiculous. Oh my Jesus Christ, that is... It's on page 30. I'm flabbergasted. I am literally taken aback that anyone would compare the sequence of Super Mario Brothers 3 being revealed in the Wizard to 9/11.
This man's that's what you get when you get self-centered assholes. Talk about things they love more than things that actually affected the world.
That is some serious mental delusion going on there.
I have to keep laughing to stop myself from crying.
Fuck, man. Installing Doom was my generation's way of ending the Holocaust was for Jewish families decades earlier.
What the? You compared that?
I fucking tweet that.
I just retweeted it, dude. Yeah, that's fucking funny.
It's super self-delusional, gamer nerd.
It's
damn it,
real.
Atomic
Twisted, I'm
Harbor.
staring at the book right now, page 33. I have confirmation from other people on Twitter that have read it. This man's a lunatic. Oh my god, this guy is out of his fucking mind. That tweet from Atomic Harbor was fucking funny, man. I don't give a shit. That was funny.
Wait, was the installing Doom thing really in it?
No, that's a joke.
Okay, good.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that was a joke comparing that to the 9/11 thing.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is up with him. I'm not entirely sure he knows the difference between good things and horrific things. Because when he compares it to the horrific stuff, he's saying it was goddamn horrible.
He's saying that this moment was as big as 9/11 or the JFK assassination in my goddamn life.
Okay, so it was like extremely fucking tragic.
Oh,
Because that's what those events were.
Yeah,
Were
they
But
were
to
extremely
his
fucking
brain, he's
tragic.
just saying this
No,
is
'cause here's the
massively
thing.
big.
Here's the thing. I understand what he's trying to get at, that it's that moment is seared into his memory like 9/11 was, like that's how important it is to him. But he doesn't realize a couple of things. Number one, what it's actually saying is that it's a tragic moment, and that's really sad, and it's not anywhere near it. And number two, what it's saying is he's a gigantic loser.
So what you're saying is he doesn't understand what the fuck alliteration is.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't get shit. He's fucking stupid as hell.
Yeah.
If you're gonna write a book, fucking learn how to write.
I mean, if he said, like, the moon landing, it'd still be stupid, but not nearly as bad as this.
Yeah, I mean, that would be okay, the fucking moon landing, or like, was it the fucking first, like, anything, like the fucking first computer and shit like that, and like the first fucking GUI.
Yeah,
That would be fucking...
but he went for the big. His emotional response to it is like that. So I go with, fuck you. You don't understand how literature works, and you made a comparison that's stupid.
That, and he's also emotionally retarded. I mean,
you know how gamers say, of course, people can tell the difference between a video game and reality? I think Bob might be the exception.
Well, I already found out that John McIntosh is also an exception.
The Skatorama in Space Quest 4 was just as bad as Stalin's Purges for me. When I first played King's Quest 5, I felt what people who saw Jesus rise from the dead must have felt like.
What?
Is Atomic Harbor on a roll right now?
Oh my god.
We
no,
got a
I
ton
think
of
this is
parodies
people
of that
making
line.
jokes.
Oh.
These are jokes based off that line from MovieBob book, so we're just going to create a whole bunch, and MovieBob will regret it.
Damn, man, when I was a kid, I just had to make do with things like the Berlin Wall falling. I guess I feel robbed. Jesus Christ. Beyond help, MovieBob. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Get him a padded cell, a nice comfortable straitjacket, and lock the door.
And a camera so we can all watch his delusions while in that cell.
Hey, Seawall, did y'all already meet to discuss the Shadowrun stuff?
Oh, no, it's just we had that one day of talking, and it's still in the maybes. I've got my new job starting soon, so...
Okay.
Need a few weeks before we even do those sit-down things yet.
Aw, okay, well let me know, and I'll break out the chummer and start fucking churning out characters.
Oh yeah, I've been doing my own little bit of churning out of boredom.
God, that's just... what the fuck? Can't
Yeah,
even...
we cracked open and found the golden... Awesome.
What the hell you just tried to say?
I think something along the lines of, we found that MovieBob is the golden goose of lulz.
Pretty much.
Keeps on giving. Oh my god, I translated Wheel Girl. This is fucking horrible.
Well, I have also found I found something kind of hilarious where ScrewAttack had to put a thing of saying, ignore most of this recent video of MovieBob's. Most of it is stuff we don't agree with.
Nice.
Successfully using the Power Glove was my Apollo 11.
I wonder what he successfully used it on.
No, he didn't use the meme right. It's his Apollo 13.
Oh!
It's not his Apollo it can be his Apollo 11 because he successfully did it.
Yeah, but you have to compare it to really tragic shit. So Apollo 13.
Alright, guys, we're overanalyzing a joke here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm attempting to find this disclaimer on ScrewAttack's website, armed with ad blockers and script blockers.
I got my Super Nintendo for making it out of 5th grade without a single grade below a C. Ah, the triumph of lowered expectations. Still insisted on calling it Super Mario Bros. 4 Super Mario World, until Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island ended my hopes of seeing the series numbers climb into the double digits. Wow.
Well, this was not numbered that.
There's a 10th Mario Party out. You do realize that on MovieBob.
I just want to
MovieBob
take
is...
a Hammer Brothers hammer and just beat him over the head with it repeatedly.
Are you sure he's still on ScrewAttack? His last videos are from 2014.
He's a contractor on ScrewAttack now. He doesn't get his own dedicated section.
He is on ScrewAttack. I saw a video of his he made last month.
Yeah, he's there.
This website is fucking bad. How the hell am I gonna find it?
Look up, Gamers Are Dead.
Is that the video?
No, it's Leigh Alexander. Don't.
No. Yes, there is one.
There is one by him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, with relationship to that, which was one of his recent videos.
I just can't. I'm autistic and have ADHD, and MovieBob is way worse than I am. Oh shit.
It's okay. This is like one of those car wrecks. Everybody comes out to look at them, carry somebody off on a stretcher.
Well, Gamers is not dead. If you want his most recent thing on ScrewAttack.
Isn't that Pro Gamergate?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
It is sort of trying to tell all the gamers to suck up and stop thinking about those articles and other things related to Gamergate.
Wow, he laments that his moment in the sun didn't last in the 90s. that people liked him because he knew everything about video games, which were hot in the 90s. But that moment, my moment, didn't last. Oh.
I can't find that post on ScrewAttack. I think they took it down.
They might have.
Which episode's also really bad, so it could just be that.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think I've seen that much vomit since the last time I had food poisoning.
Sega was not so much a Pepsi as a brand X with a small but loyal following. Does he know that at the height during Super Nintendo, it was a 50-50 split between Super Nintendo and Genesis?
Yeah, I knew it was. And I think Cubit actually has it right. Mentally, he never left the 90s.
And it took to the end of the Super Nintendo's life to eclipse the Genesis.
Oh my god.
That's only because by that time the Genesis had moved on to the Sega CD and the 32X.
And then those failed, and then they tried the next generation, and then all of a sudden, well, you don't exist anymore. Goodbye. Really. But
Sega
anyway.
could totally make a comeback.
I thought... Wait, Sega could make a comeback?
They should totally do it.
Aren't they owned by Nintendo now?
What? No, what are you
no.
talking about?
They're just partners.
Sega, Sammy Sega is entirely different fucking organization.
Yeah, and also, I don't
Sega
think you
Sammy
saw
Sega.
her sarcasm.
What's up? I'm serious. Fucking Sega should go make a console again.
Stop. They're not doing
I know.
Anyway, continue, Lurket.
anything with anything. I'm just trying to get you to stop that conversation because it was dumb.
Sorry.
Oh,
No.
God. That there would one day be a live-action Mario movie had been a dream and inevitability as long as I could remember.
Yeah, you never really got shit.
Well, there were those two Mario porn movies.
At least those are entertaining.
I'm sure you've come to this realization on your own, but MovieBob is a genuine moron. No shit. Holy fuck.
Well,
Cubit, I don't think so.
Has the Mario Brothers movie been on a secret project? No, and I don't really want to do it. It's boring as hell.
But the really bad one?
Yeah.
What do you not want to do on Secret Project?
Super
Mario Brothers the movie.
Yeah. From what I can tell from your collection of what you do, that doesn't really fit the requirement.
I needed it to be good because I needed Mario to be as big and as meaningful a movie franchise as he'd been in gaming.
Why?
You are fucked up, dude.
You know, maybe he was invested in Nintendo. He got a bunch of stocks really early on. He needed it to be successful.
Keys was a little kid. Where did he get the stocks? Don't even know how.
You know how I've said that there's Nintendo zealots? This guy takes it to a new extreme for me.
dude, he's not even a Nintendo zealot. He's a fucking hipster douchebag that wasn't alive long enough to remember any of that shit happening, okay? And he's trying to fucking opine and act like he had adult fucking thoughts and feelings when he was 5.
Yeah, like, come on now. When I was 4 years old, I was lucky if I could tell the difference between Transformers and GoBots. All right, let's be honest.
Yeah.
No, there was a fucking difference, man. You knew.
Yeah, there was a difference, but I was 4 years old, and there's just like, I could chew on this. I was 4 fucking years old, bro. What the fuck? High school and junior high before it was not quite the party that Saved by the Bell and John Hughes had promised my generation, to say the least.
Reality is not fiction, dumbass.
Wait, how old is MovieBob?
He's 30. Well, I'm 33 now, so he's 34.
Yeah, fuck him. He's not part of that generation.
This mean he wasn't watching it when he was like 25.
That doesn't matter. That's not his fucking generation. That was fucking in the 80s. He's a 90s kid. Like the fucking rest of us.
Yeah, we're kind of, I'm kind of like a tweener with him. I mean, like, we late 80s, early 90s is when our kids, but we're mostly.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't fucking know too much about anything or even have a realization of what the fuck was going on until the 90s.
Time out.
Wait, what did you find
no,
now?
shut up. Time out. In my memories, the great console wars dragged on like my own private Vietnam.
What? No, you do not get to compare a console battle to an actual goddamn war.
How the fuck could you even tell?
And tweet?
Hang on, give me a second. I gotta get a picture.
Nope, too stupid. Picker didn't happen.
Yeah, that's a picture it didn't have, man. Oh goddamn. That fucking really?
Where's that gif of the war
Compare
veteran
the
staring in the
Sega
rain?
Genesis, the Super NES battle to Vietnam. This actually happened.
God. That's on page 41 in case anyone's playing the home game. The fuck, MovieBob?
How are you making it through this?
Because it's just I thought it couldn't be worse than comparing Super Mario Brothers 3 to 9/11, and then it keeps getting worse. Oh, God.
Thank God for recording, so we can have this moment of discovery with us forever.
All hail the archivers. Lord Cat, I don't think you should continue reading this. You might be too retarded to do your job afterwards.
Okay, I just restarted my brain. Please tell me Lord Cat did not quote what I think he quoted. I quoted it. Oh, I quoted it. The great console wars dragged on like my own private Vietnam.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
We have entered the world of self-delusional on a brand new level most of us weren't prepared for.
It keeps happening.
It's like it was in the trees, man.
Holy shit, this guy is a loser.
Are we on the topic of MovieBob still?
Oh my dude, did you
Yes,
not hear the
we
quote?
have discussed.
I gotta tell you the quote. Hang on, I gotta tell you the quote. Let me find it.
Do it.
In my memories, the great console wars dragged on like my own private Vietnam.
Wow.
Yes, this is how delusional and self-centered MovieBob is.
Holy shit.
See, if it was a comedic phrase, I would have found it funny, but he's totally serious about it.
Oh my god.
I think my friend, wife puts in Segos in the trees, man. They were in the trees.
No, it's not Vietnam, bro.
It's really kind of insulting, really, if you think
No,
about
it's
it.
not kinda, it's extremely insulting.
Okay, no one show this to a Vietnam vet or a 9/11 survivor or first responder.
Dude,
Cold War people would find this offensive.
but we still have it out there enough to let MovieBob know we think he's a lunatic who's self-centered and stupid.
Is he just typing in random tragic events? What is up with his writing? Oh.
Have we found beyond full retard?
Oh my god, we've found full MovieBob.
We think we have a new level of retardation.
Bro, whatever you do, if you're gonna compare your life to something, just don't go full MovieBob, bro. Just don't.
Yeah, don't go full Macintosh. I think we just hit a new level. Don't go full MovieBob.
What the fuck, dude? God. 2 Mario games released en route to the waning days of the Super Nintendo, though, would have the whiplash-inducing effect of plunging me deeper into my fixation while simultaneously chipping away at my ability to view them as something beyond the diversions that they were. Super Mario RPG and Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island.
What is those?
Hell?
Huh?
Super Mario RPG was a really good game. I liked it.
It's a good game, but I mean, Jesus Christ,
I mean,
man.
come on, man. He says that every Mario game is like the creation of God himself, and, it's really not.
Nobody liked Mario Sunshine. Nobody.
I
I
kind
did.
of liked it. It was
Okay,
a
some
decent
people
game.
liked it, but most people fucking hated it.
I don't know, I liked it a lot.
It's gaining back its resurgence of people realizing it's not as bad as everybody first thought it was.
Yeah.
Autism speaks.
Autism speaks, what was fucking funny. Oh my god.
Can you guys still see his posts, or are you guys blocked?
Did you ever see my Autism Speaks spray?
No.
It's something you put on top of really shitty sprays. It's an Autism Speaks, the button.
Nice.
It's time to listen.
Autism Speaks sucks.
Well, it was a game I loved and then adored today, and at the time it was a Mario game that, well, it broke my brain. What was it? Donkey Kong Country, apparently.
That's not really a Mario game.
The fuck?
Hey, there's no Mario in it.
It was made by Rare.
Well, his brain is because Donkey Kong was Nintendo. He's connecting every Donkey Kong character back to Mario, even though Rare made the game.
Oh my god, he starts to complain about the ending of Yoshi's Island.
That's his complaint.
Wait, let me read it. God, girl. And so, after a climactic battle against a towering Godzilla-sized Bowser, another image I'd always wanted to see, I settled in to watch as the game's ending credits played out over an animation of the stork flying baby Mario and Luigi back home. Any moment now, I just knew I'd see a 16-bit New York skyline come into view. But instead, the closing text and final image tell a different story as the brothers are delivered to where Mom and Dad live, the Mushroom Kingdom. What?
Wait,
Mario doesn't.
I'm sorry,
Mario
say it
doesn't
again?
really have a cohesive story, MovieBob. What did you expect?
What? Mario and Luigi were born in the Mushroom Kingdom? That doesn't make any sense. How did they grow up in Brooklyn then? Were they sent there at some point like Superman, unaware of their real origins? And how about the Italian Americans that came from a world where no Italy in America? Ooh, maybe that'll be the plot of the next game, maybe. What the fuck?
What?
The dissonance stuck with me for a while. The dissonance stuck with you for a while?
The disconnect, I think. is what he's trying to point.
Well, bullshit, Bob. You had more important things like college prep classes, girls, sex, drugs, and social hierarchy.
Sure.
Bullshit.
What are you,
Sex
a
with his
rock
hand.
star? I mean, come on, man. You're as much as a rock star as Train is. Come on.
Yeah, a full social justice retard like him is gonna be interested in drugs and sex. Sure.
Oh, look, I think I see the Pope right over there. Hello.
Yeah. We haven't gone through these little bits of things he scatters across the level ones. He should read.
That's just autism incarnate. We're not going to do that, I don't think.
No, there's little bits of, like, diary entries in between his level stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, there is.
Oh, fucking Adam, that was beautiful. Fucking Adam tweets, I love having my life trivialized. He's a war vet. Well, he's a I don't know if he's a war vet. He might have been. I gotta ask him. I love having my life trivialized by someone whose only accomplishment is converting external mass to internal.
Yeah, I think he was Navy on an aircraft carrier, I think, and I think he was in. Yeah. I think he actually was involved in a firefight, but it's been a while since I heard
Did a
anything
lot
about
more
that.
than MovieBob.
Yeah.
Does he even like movies?
He does, and seems to be too passionate also about Spider-Man, because he bitched and moaned about the Amazing Spider-Man existence.
There's a moment vitally important in the development of any geek, nerd, or whatever else you want to call it, when it finally sinks in all the way that the people creating whatever character or property you've let colonize a part of your imagination just aren't as devoted to it as you are. That to them, it's a job. For me, this was it. How much sense did it make to be trying to work out the bigger relationships between the characters and the broader scope of the world? What was the point of keeping meticulous mental and yet also physical lists and chronologies of Mario's friends, enemies, worlds, abilities, and all that? What did it matter if I could point out on a moment's notice that Nokobans, exploding shell troopers, were only found in Sarsaland and only in one game? Why should I put so much of myself into this when Mario's masters couldn't even keep his origin straight?
That's OCD.
That's
You
autism.
have OCD. You have some level of pedantic looking into, while the creators are going, we don't really have a storyline connecting all these games together, so what's the big deal?
This is extreme obsessive compulsive disorder combined with delusions.
No wonder why fucking ScrewAttack felt bad and gave him a contract. Jesus.
It's more like, yeah, I feel sorry for you, just do your stuff. Just don't associate with us at all. That's all we're gonna say. And if for any reason that he somehow associates himself with ScrewAttack, they're gonna be like, nope, you done. Get out.
They've already put a disclaimer in front of the videos to make sure people know we are not.
We know that, Wheel Girl, we know.
Actually,
Stop
I can find
that,
that.
Wheel Girl.
Yes.
Alright.
50 Shades of Bob. Oh.
I don't want 50 Shades of Grey parody about MovieBob.
Are there 50 different shades of fat?
They're different.
We are
I
sinners.
think you would not call it shades. I think you'll let something else, but I'm not sure what.
Players.
Gabriel Iglesias has 6.
Listen, hey, you don't bring fucking Fluffy into this.
He's not fat anymore.
He's still fluffy.
He is still fluffy.
I think he
He's still
says something like
pretty
I'm
big.
fluffy inside.
Fluffy. I identify as Fluffy.
Actually, not that. Not that big anymore. He lost a shitload of weight.
Yeah, I'm trying to lose slow.
All you need is
Still
Dom
be
Dallas
fluffy on
Page.
the inside and leave it at that.
DDP Yoga.
Some fan for their next console would leap ahead into the 64-bit realm and use the new power to take video games all the way to the third dimension, and as ever, Mario would lead the way. Of course, 3D had a place in gaming from the very beginning. Vector-based arcade titles like Star Wars made shapes from glowing lines. Retard.
If you call it 3D, okay, I'm not gonna argue with that one.
Really, Bob? Really? You're that fucking stupid?
What?
PC fare like Wolfenstein and Dune. D-U-N-E. Dune. Fucking retard. You mean Doom, you fat fucking moron.
Dune was a game. Dune was
Dune
also
was
a
a
game.
game. It was not a 3D fucking shooter. Fuck you.
Did he call it a 3D shooter?
Yes.
Wow.
It was an RTS, faggot.
He didn't even say Dune 2. That's one people like.
I know, that's the good one. Dune 1's a shitty adventure game.
2000's an almost impossible to win version of Dune 2.
Yeah, Lord K, you need thicker skin. Apparently.
Bro, he opened his mouth, bro. All right.
Who sent us this anyway?
Who's excited for Dune 4, guys?
Dude, I am. I'd love a Dune 4.
Dude, I fucking want another Dune. An RTS would be fucking... A Dune RTS would be great.
Yes, it would be. I need to reread that book now.
Well, he's not a video game, Bob.
In the early days, but the early images of Super Mario 64, in those days, gamer culture really was so insular that no one thought anything of naming a game after its bit count. No,
What?
it was called Super Mario 64 because it was on the Nintendo 64.
Oh, that's what he's referring to.
Then why
Okay.
was it called the Nintendo 64?
It was
It was a gimmick.
That was
It
the
really
gimmick.
was. It was kind of funny too because everyone was asking, "Hey, whatever happened to the first 63?"
Is that what you're doing?
What'd you say?
So is that what they were doing? They were asking that?
Oh my god.
Some
They
people
were a
might
little-
have done it as a joke. I didn't hear it when the N64 was actually a new console.
Super Mario 64 was, of course, a thing of beauty. No challenger to Super Mario Bros. 3 in my heart, of course, but a worthy successor. If Mario's side-scrolling had peaked for me with the Tanuki suit, then Super Mario 64 would be fine as the first lunge into a new era.
Well, you can say it was a lunge into a new
Anyone
era.
else creeped out that it sounds like he's making love to the game?
I think
Yes,
this was his
I
intent.
already had figured that out when I first read it.
Oh, that's just mean by George.
Oh, by George, he stick his own head in his ass.
Oh, I forgot. Marquette.
Yo,
How was XP Fest?
fucking awesome. We're doing it again next year. I hope that doesn't
Actually,
Disappoint
he
me.
does.
disappoint you. Why does it disappoint you?
Why would it disappoint me?
Some people were kind of upset that I was going to do it again.
Oh.
They were like, I don't know, don't like me. I guess they just wanted me to fucking hate myself and die, I guess.
Nah, some people are like that on the internet. They want to see misery and hate.
Dune! Show some kindness. He's an emotionally crippled war vet. Oh, God. The Dune bit seems to be the least of that sentence issues. Oh, my God. Ah, man, you just nostalgia bombed me with that image. Hell yes. I fucking want a Dune 4. The spice one.
Seems Will wants a copy of this book.
I gave him to him.
Alright.
I'm not putting that shit on my e-reader. That's one thing for sure.
Oh my god, he's going on about working at Blockbuster and an old guy who played video games. What the fuck? Shut up.
God.
By this time, I had been selling movies for almost a decade. You poor, sad, pathetic human being. My brother in arms, Mario, would not come out unscathed. He's half the man he used to be. The VA won't give him a mushroom. Oh my god.
Oddly appropriate.
Bob isn't human. He's animated fat. What the fuck? Hold on. What? I gotta read this out loud. I gotta try and understand what the fuck he just said. And there were Mario games, lots of Mario games, re-releases of the classics, the two Land titles I still had from before, and even Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which played like an even more satirical follow-up to Super Mario RPG. GBA and soon of DS was my constant companion, particularly useful for passing time sitting in the car after work, waiting for the rest of the house to go to sleep before heading home.
Wow, that's sad.
I promise
What?
that
Wow.
last part isn't actually as sad as it sounds.
It's sadder.
You see, around the same time, I had picked up another hobby, making silly videos on the internet. I'd acquired some basic editing software with a new camcorder at one point and had gotten reasonably good at using it in my college film classes. These days were the Wild West for web videos. Connection is just fast enough to make it workable. So I could have enough quiet and computer access to actually make use of it when everyone else had hit the set. Wow, that is pretty fucking sad.
Wow.
So you interact with them, then after they go to sleep, do your editing.
Wow. He's older than me. How is he older than me? This doesn't sense. Understand, I know.
That Vietnam post has so many replies.
What?
See, your Vietnam quote has so many fucking replies.
That Vietnam quote's so fucked up, man.
It is. You don't compare. That's
Not even on E. Like the fucking quote about him not going into his home because like his parents didn't like him or shit is on ED. The Vietnam quote isn't. I fucking read that. I was like, how the fuck?
How live?
The internet is just a wonderful and special place, isn't it?
And they started using game genies. There was no rules in this war.
Oh my god. The horror that they unleashed that day. The horror.
Infinite ammo.
Infinite continues.
I never got to have a game genie because my dad made me take it back when I bought it.
Why?
We don't like cheaters in this household, son. Not even.
That's exactly the reason, too.
Good for your dad. I like your dad.
Sonic is turning tricks in an alley just to stay relevant. Him and Bubsy are giving head in the alley for coke.
Based off a lot of the Sonic fan art, it's true.
Yeah, I will agree with that one.
Well, that is true about Sonic. They can't keep their head straight of what Sonic's supposed to be doing.
Dune? This is like the saddest thing I've ever fucking read.
And to think, it was published.
Yeah,
People paid money for this.
It was mainly in digital form.
So he talks about angry video game nerd in 0 punctuation, and then he says this: I'd like to say that I saw my future then, struck by visions of a new path forward by a beam of sunlight down from the heaven. The truth is, I didn't have the slightest inkling that I might have stumbled into some useful career outlet.
Oh.
Career outlet.
Career. You say like he actually made money doing this.
Blah, blah, blah. The Wii was a full-blown phenomenon.
Was it, though? Well, it was, okay. Overhyped, though.
Oh my god, we're having way too much fun with this. Which one of these words don't you understand? All caught in a mosh. God, this guy just fucking
Does it just get worse the deeper you go down the rabbit hole?
It just becomes spaghetti. It's like spaghetti about the fucking Wii at this point. I'm just like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Were the Wii and the iconic memes detached enough not only from traditional game culture and even the Nintendo legacy itself that they now subsist on their own? The idea of it seemed fairly plausible to me and filled me with a sense of impending ironic dread. Nintendo makes the big comeback I'd wanted for them, but wind up in a form that no way resembled the memory of them, and with no Mario? It would, I imagine, fit my luck at the time, but I was wrong.
How
This
dare a
guy
company
just
change?
going, I want you to be what I remember you as. Fuck you trying to innovate to be relevant.
Doesn't Nintendo, still pimp Mario every chance they get?
The Calling. Oh, this should be good.
Oh, I feel so ready for this one.
Oh boy.
In 2008, I was spending a lot of time online, re-engaged with a gaming community that in many ways not only didn't resemble the one I recalled, but seemed hostile to it, a mirror image that hated its own original subject.
What?
What?
Irony?
The feeling of inclusiveness that I remember, perhaps in rose-colored exaggeration, born from gaming culture and nerd culture having originated as one and the same and thus sympathetic to misfits and the socially oppressed, had been replaced by a culture of bullying, a crude, cruel horde dedicated to shunning not only the old iconography of gaming, but any attempt to build a new one beyond the borders of the online multiplayer military shooter culture that had come to dominate. Whereas I'd recalled a culture that flaunted its own pseudo-multiculturalism, given the sheer volume of the medium that came from the alien culture of Japan, I now found a rabidly xenophobic culture that would not only happily purge the weird Eastern influences of the past, but also resisted the injection of any perspective that didn't align with that of white heterosexual middle-class male.
He was already prepared to be anti-Gamergate even before it happened, apparently.
What?
He uses words and don't even realize what they mean.
I ended up dumping my frustrations with what the medium and its public face had become, crystallized by the reveal that the lead of the rebooting Bionic Commando franchise was to be transformed into yet another scowling, stubble-bearded lunk of a Wolverine knockoff, into a YouTube video about the declining standard of character design in games. I wound up titling it Game Overthinker Episode 1, A Matter of Character, at the end when I got a vague sense that I wound up having more to say and could probably turn this into a series. Oh, now it goes into how he got into ScrewAttack. Hooray.
Oh god.
Here we go.
I have something special to share.
What is it?
Something from his YouTube channel.
Oh no.
What did you just
What is it?
pull out?
He does Gamergate.
Oh, which one is this? Oh, yeah, I saw this one.
Oh, you did? I haven't.
It was a while ago.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it for a bit. I'll be right back.
Wait, Doc, before you leave.
Go on.
I'd like to imagine that someday, somewhere, a copy of this book will be picked up by a young Mario fan who had never considered that their quote-unquote hobby could hold deeper truths or be looked at as an object of art and meaning, and that will let them appreciate it all the more.
Isn't one of his quotes, video games are a toy?
That's my
I think
quotes.
that was one of his quotes. You can look that up. I think it was like one of his earlier episodes.
That statement is ironic due to his recent bitching about the apartheid thing in the next DOX.
Alright, I'm going to be right back, guys, alright? I'm going to watch this train wreck of an episode.
So really, the only thing I get from this book is that he's a huge Nintendo fanboy, and he got really fucking butthurt that he missed the boat on the war shooter in the mid-2000s. All caught in a box. God, this reads like a really, really, really bad episode of UW.
Is that a good or bad thing that you can compare it easily to UW?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. All caught in a box. Wow, this guy's a retard. Oh my god. Hoovy, this one is especially for you. Super Mario Bros. 3 is an 8-bit quote-unquote game, which refers to the programming and space limitations available to the programmers in terms of graphics and sound.
Okay.
Wait, run that by me again?
8-bit refers to the limitations in graphics and sound.
No.
I mean, not technically wrong, but you're missing like 90% of the rest of the definition. I mean, there's a root cause there that 8-bit's causing that does limit those, yes, but that's not exactly what it does. I mean, my eye's twitching now. I'd like it to stop. Look at why are you making my eye twitch with the stupidity?
No,
it's MovieBob, not me. Don't you fucking blame me.
No, fuck you. It's all your fault.
You shared it. I could have got blissfully unaware of this tidbit of information.
God. Movie, I got another line for you.
Okay.
Why do you make us pain?
All individual elements and objects made from said pixels are technically called sprites.
Technically,
No, sprite is more like bitmap. Sorry, brother. Oh man, this guy's dumb.
It's not even technically a technicality.
This guy's dumb.
In fact, I'm pretty sure he even used the word technically wrong. I mean, if something is definitively called something because reason, it is not technically called that. It is simply called that. Well, I mean, granted, his definition was wrong, but that was still a misuse of the word.
I'm sorry, I had to interrupt you.
Like, these Tyranids to die so I can actually like pull up my PDFs and shit.
I'm just making a cheat sheet for my spells right now while we're talking.
What? The sprite controlled by the player, Mario, in the context of this single-player analysis, or Luigi in a two-player game, is typically called the player, though for purposes of this writing may alternatively be referred to as Mario, or as a personification of the player-author himself, read me. Okay, I'm done.
Mario's his own fucking character.
Does he want to be... What? Is he saying he is Mario or wants to be Mario? I mean, is there some weird fantasy thing going on here he thinks is fulfilling?
So confused. I put Hoovy in a little shell.
Funny you mention that. Hoovie's probably the tankiest member of the party.